gamers, my name is Kiss, and welcome back to KTV Network. I have to pull my microphone back here. Today I'm reacting to 20 of the scariest horror games of all time. Reaction. So I'm reacting on a reaction. Interesting. Okay, great. Thanks for the request. Let's go ahead and see what this person has for us. Oop. Let's go back. Let me set this up. Wait, no, let me go forward. What the hell am I doing? And okay, sure. There we go. Great. Turn off the music. Let's see what he has to say. Let's watch.
Dude, come on. 20 scariest horror games that made us feel helpless.
Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, 20 of the scariest horror games.
Dad, like this, bro? Like already I'm scared. Like I can't do this. There's something about this that just creeps me the fuck out. This video is sponsored by Starforge Systems. Starforge Systems has the best PCs.
He has a butterfly tattoo.
You don't believe me.
Yeah.
I know you don't. I can tell. Just look at this. Look at this beautiful work of art. This isn't that beautiful to you? Well then check out.
Can someone explain to me exactly what the butterfly tattoo is made? Because I always I know it means transformation, right? But for some reason I equate them with a certain community. So, but he looks like a man. I'm not trying to be shady here. He's a good looking person. But I'm just saying.
Check out this one. But let's say you're
trying to
not
understand exactly
well, they
what
got
it
plenty
means.
of options. Horizon PCs. These are for your everyday gamers. Affordable, fast, and great for first-time PC users. And even the
Okay, we're skipping past this, so let's get to it. I know you got your own
And all those random
business.
thoughts.
Coño.
Whether or not you find something scary,
I thought it said Visage.
games that most
I hate this hallway shit.
There's really no rhyme or reason to it. Everyone's just going to have a different reaction to any given game.
It said Visage.
Starting off at number 20, it's Visage. Whether or not you find something scary,
I thought it said Visage.
games
I downloaded this game and it bored me within 5 minutes.
that most
I hate this hallway shit.
games. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. Everyone's just going to have a different reaction to any given game. All those random thoughts floating around tend to come together. There's usually some kind of baseline opinion.
Fuck that. I would never live that cheap.
Opinions are all over the place. There's people who
Why
think
would they
it's
do
the
that?
scariest game. There really doesn't seem to be a general
I'm too close to my
consensus.
screen
And
right now,
that's
I
the
think.
reason why it's number 20 on this list. For certain individuals, it is terrifying. And for
Hell
others,
no.
it's-
Nah, I'd shoot myself in the head.
Like the people who stumble into the Dolores chapter first tend to be terrified, and
I hate
people
doors.
who
I
do
fucking
the other
hate doors,
chapters
bro.
tend to not
The hell is
necessarily
that?
be quite as scared. This is a game heavily inspired by the
That's actually cool.
and the obscure progression that makes it difficult to know what you're supposed to do at any given time. For some, the mysteriousness of the game is a strong point. For others,
No
it causes
way.
frustration. The game's got amazing
The
atmosphere.
fuck you gonna do with a hammer? What am I playing as Triple H?
But the rest of the game doesn't necessarily live up to the promise of the earlier chapters. Still, if you are one of those horror fiends out there, it's a game worth checking.
I ain't a horror fiend. I'm a horror hater.
Fantastic.
God, dude.
Oh wait, did I just slow it down? Like I just slowed it. I made it so much
Stop,
more.
bro. I'm getting anxious.
And number
God.
19 is
Stop!
Dead Space Remake. The
Why would you do that?
original Dead Space is, of course, a horror classic, but the recent remake is an improvement.
Oh, this is better, bro. Oh, fuck that first-person perspective. Hey, if we're playing like a...
Dead Space is also another game that bored the shit out of me. It was a great reiteration for the remake. It was just a true remake. It was 1-1 ratio, but it bored the shit at me, and it gave my computer problems.
third person, I can do it, I think. I'm not that scared of that. This ain't a horror.
Where you upgrade your equipment. It's all very gamey.
It's a gotcha game.
You could say, Shell.
This ain't horror, this is awesome.
Any kind of
This
easy
looks
ability to
sick.
defend yourself. This game's friggin' scary.
Nah, I
it
can
doesn't
do
matter how much
this.
agency I have. What makes this game stand out compared to other sci-fi horror games is the psychological angle. You're not just fighting the mutated corpses of the former crew. You're also fighting your own mind. And one thing the remake does very well is make the mental strain on
We're
the main
fighting
character,
aliens.
Clark, a lot
That's not
better
scary,
than
that's
the
cool.
original. And what makes Dead Space so great is how these developers just
That
get
looks
for it.
satisfying to
They know
pop that
exactly
shit.
the right time to deploy it.
All right,
screen,
Dead
the sound
Space.
of something
It ain't
moving in
scary.
the duct.
It's open. Go!
At number 18 is Outlast. The first out.
If this is 18, what the fuck is gonna be 1? What's gonna be 10?
Last game was
Yo, cause Outlast is pretty intense. It's crazy. It's a crazy game. I watched it through Jazzy I've watched Outlast 1 and 2 through Jazzy Guns. I remember the days.
Bottle stuff. It came out at just the right time.
Oh my
to make
God,
a
it's
huge
in first
impact.
person.
With the rise of games like Amnesia and those Slenderman games, people were itching for a high-quality, helpless horror experience, and Outlast gave it.
Especially like when I used to smoke on my weed game. Yeah, I used to tune in, watch, and eat good food.
To us in spades. Armed with only a camera, you play as a journalist investigating the mysterious goings.
Why would he investigate this?
Asylum. Seemingly,
Why would you go in there?
To discover.
What's the
in
point?
horror, you have no way to defend yourself.
Well, he has his camera.
Lunatics wandering
And a
the
pen.
asylum halls. What makes the game even more tense is how unpredictable these guys are. Sometimes you'll just find them hanging around and they don't react to you at all. Sometimes they attack out of nowhere, so there's tension to pretty much everything you do. Outlast might, at some times, rely a little too hard on the gross-out horror and jump scares, but the asylum setting is perfectly realized, and the game is always mixing the scenario up, so...
Nah, fuck this.
Game
I'd
does
keep my
start to lose
flashlight on all time.
see later in the game, but not a lot. It's mostly really intense and a pretty frightening experience, even if it's
Bro,
not
what the
super
hell?
smart. It's just scary in a way that few
not
games
that
have ever
scary.
really met.
Why would you go in there? That's the darkest room. Shit.
And number 17
They force you in there,
God.
man.
Dude,
is Amnesia, the Bunker. This newest entry in the Amnesia series has a simple but terrifying premise. You play as a soldier during World War I who finds themselves trapped in an underground bunker with something that wants you dead. Unlike the first Amnesia, which is mostly a linear, highly scripted experience, the Bunker...
I like linear experiences. I don't like open world or anything that's open world-esque. There's nothing wrong with linear. I'm tired of the open world trend. Seriously.
is the developers trying something new. They take some cues from...
I love that name,
classics, but make
Amnesia.
it more
It's
experience.
scary.
How this thing moves around is basically random. It's unpredictable and terrifying.
I don't like
for the first 2
unpredictable.
hours.
Nah,
To make
not in a
matters
horror
worse,
game.
Even though you do
Bro,
have a few tools.
I'm afraid every time I turn around, there's gonna be like a fucking zombie following me.
And having more options than just run and hide makes this game actually more
I think the
tense.
scariest
This
looking
is
game
not Left 4 Dead.
Resident Evil so far. From the beginning of the video, that bitch scared the hell out of me.
And you're forced to always worry about the small amount of resources the game affords you. All that combined with the oppressive interior
Yeah,
of the bunker
dude, Resident
and its
Evil so
confusing
far
layout make
scary.
Amnesia the Bunker a pretty
Actually,
tense experience.
I have heard that, well, Resident Evil obviously is a scary game, but I have heard that so far the scariest, and I want to play it. It's on my list next. Subscribe for more. It's Phobia. I want to play that after Silent Hill 2. So subscribe and check that out.
God, man. Oh, no. Close that fucking door.
And number 16 is Anatomy, a game you don't need jump scares,
Idiot.
freaky
Close
monsters,
it already.
creepy sound. All you need is a lot of darkness, some unnerving narration, and a few weird pictures.
Where's the light
That's
bulbs?
Anatomy.
Why would you be in the
Interpretation
situation?
Isn't really a horror game at all. There's 0 jump scares, there's no monsters, there's nothing in the game that can kill you. It's just a 20-minute abstract experience where you wander around a house, pick up
20 minutes of being paranoid
It
that
just
something's
ends.
gonna happen.
It's as simple as a game can be, yet it manages to
Yo,
be one of
this
the greatest
man.
games ever made. It's a game where your mind fills in the blanks. Every step you're just waiting for something to jump out at you from the darkness, or some kind of loud noise to interrupt the nearly dead silence, and it never comes. It feels like it's building up to something, the usual catharsis of a big scare.
See, I wouldn't want to play this shit, man. My hair will literally fall out as I play it. It's the
Yikes.
the both-a-thon. Yeah, like, fuck that, nah.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate...
Even that voice scares me.
And number 15 is Devotion.
Devotion?
This game deserves to be known
Why
beyond
would a game
its
be scary
controversy.
named
Most
Devotion?
people are aware of it only
Is
because
Devotion
the developer
scary?
took it off the internet after it was revealed that an artist snuck in an Easter egg insulting the president of China.
Big Jolly! He put John Cena in the game? We have something in common.
It's another game without traditional
Not him
jump
being
scares.
shady
It's
towards John
primarily a
Cena.
walking simulator. But what
Fuck,
makes this game
man.
so effective is the story. Talking about it at all will give away.
I don't
its
wanna walk
perspective,
through
but
here.
The general overview. is
I'm
the player's
scared of that
father
fucking
reliving
giraffe.
the memories of his sick daughter. He's willing to do anything to save her, and that's where things get stranger and more horrifying. The gameplay's basic. You mostly just walk and move the story forward, but the story's so disturbing but relatable that it still lingers in my mind. It's not a long game or mechanically complex, but the presentation.
Y'all saying Winnie the Pooh's in the game?
It's a game that confronts the player with a lot of
Hell
unpleasant
no.
questions with no real answers.
Why is there an umbrella there, man? What's going on? Ah! Got.
Why? 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 Why, oh God, fucking why?
Oh, okay, I'll get y'all next time. Don't worry about it. What the fuck was that? Wait a minute. No, fuck that. This is one of the things I hate.
Is this Silent Hill
No, like
2?
a girl standing at the end of a hallway. Oh God, nah, that gave me chills. Oh no.
Gave me a
And
little
number 14
jump
is
scare,
Signalis,
but
this modern day throwback
that's
to the
expected.
PlayStation 1 era of survival horror. Could have just been a hollow exercise in nostalgia, but even
Say
while
scary.
it's clearly secret,
It looks
all
like a
these
good
elements
game. It
come
doesn't look
together,
scary.
Everything is in question and very little is made obvious.
That was
but they
scary.
keep the tension high by giving
I told you I don't like that shit. I don't like
story.
women.
I think the game
Because I'm gay. Spread my ass like cream cheese.
game
Like in
has
horror
expanded
games.
on it somewhat
Or
since it
horror in
originally
general.
came
But
out,
women
but
are fucking
you still can't
scary.
carry that
Like
much.
with the long
So,
hair.
yeah,
Hey man, you're giving people the offer to do it. Somebody might take you up on that offer. I'm just saying.
be
Shit.
selective.
This ain't that scary. Come on, let's get to the next one.
The first game from Tango Gameworks is a little rough around the edges, but it makes up for it by being scary as hell. The game looks like a Resident Evil 4 knockoff, but your player character's way weaker. Ammo's scarce, aiming is slow and difficult, and even the most basic enemies can mess you up if you're not careful. Be
This
overwhelming
ain't that
at times, but
scary, bro.
overall,
What is
it's
this
pretty
lit?
Oh
I'm
yes,
not gonna lie, bro. I would shit myself if I was playing this game.
the Evil
and that
Within.
happened to me.
The Evil Within's great. The Evil Within 1 and 2. 2 took a while to finish. I couldn't finish it online. It was on. I had a series, but it was just too long, and I just had to make it private because I finished it offline eventually. That wouldn't be fair to the viewer. But yes, very fun game.
Oh my God, she's crawling. Nah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
Laura-
This is
Laura's
what
the
I mean.
worst.
Women are fucking scary. I told you, this is an example. Nah, 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 nah. Fuck
You're not
that.
watching this in the dark, bro.
way.
Relax.
Nah.
Yeah.
And number 12
Yeah, Laura's
is Condemned
scary.
Criminal.
Yeah, that proved me wrong immediately. Shit, it was teleporting and shit. I thought it was about to pop up on the screen like, there's some shit, man. I was talking
It
shit.
created some of the most unnervingly realistic abandoned locations and filled them with dangerous, unpredictable psychos. The game's got
Is that the
combat,
mummy?
but
What is that?
really
Looks
every
like my
attraction
grandpa,
before
bro.
it's
Like-
stopped by-
Why would you turn around? Fuck. It looks like a Spider-Man villain. Like oh, Spider-Man.
Yo,
versus
actually,
the
that's actually
burglar.
pretty accurate. That's actually pretty accurate.
This was the refresh.
Oh, fuck.
A new board.
All right,
Depending on who
let's
you
see what
ask,
we
it's gonna
got.
be
I would put it higher on the list. So if it's not higher on the list, I wonder what is up there.
the scariest game in the series. Even if it's not necessarily the scariest entry, it's up there.
Oh.
Moving away from the increasingly over-the-top action of the previous
It terrified
game,
me.
7 brings the
What
action
was-
back to previous.
Ah!
It terrified me. That one man, the father at the house.
Oh, shit,
But this
man.
time instead of
Stop,
zombies,
stop,
you got
stop.
contend with
Stop
Baker
at the
family.
corners and the
Every
doors.
single one of these
Fuck.
psychos is an absolute standout. They're like if you
Oh,
combine the
stop, man.
And her.
No.
Hiding from her. Oh.
They're sadistic, they're seemingly unkillable freaks who make the opening few hours almost unbearable.
I am never playing this game. I've seen enough.
And the fact that they made her private parts like a hive. That was so gross.
Certain early events straddle the line, I think intentionally, between horror and comedy. The moment where the main guy, Ethan, just goes, okay.
Oh,
fine,"
yeah, that was
That's
so
not bad.
terrible.
after immediately getting his hand
That's
cut
not
off.
bad, that's
It's
cool.
deadpan comedy gold. The game manages to have that Resident Evil absurdity, but instead of playing as a special forces bad,
VR? You can play this game in VR?
Too terrifying. I didn't do that. I'm not doing that. No.
Fuck no.
No.
No way.
I think the next big income I got, I'm gonna buy a VR headset. Next big job. Yeah, because I've been missing out on some good VR games, and I hate the fact that they did that, especially with the Batman game. Like I want VR for that.
the immersion is just through the roof. If you have a headset and the intestinal fortitude, it's a must play.
The last time I wore VR was 2013.
No, 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 bro.
Is this man terrified of horror? Like terrified? Like truly terrified?
I'm not even lying. That was the most real reaction you'll ever get at it. I don't even want to look. I don't want to look.
It's okay.
No, stop fucking stop. Stop, bro.
I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
But it still hurt.
I think I'd still smash. Fuck if it's a zombie or... Stop.
You shouldn't have done that. Yep.
Nope.
Seriously?
Nope.
When you know how something works,
Nope.
it immediately... At number 8, this impressive Half-Life mod manages to do a lot.
So we skipped 2. Can somebody tell me what the 2 we skipped are? That's not fair.
Resident Evil one, bro. I'm still shaking. Oh my god, man.
The overwhelming
He's that scared. He's that scared. I thought he was overreacting for a hot minute. He's really okay. So he's not the horror type kind of person. That's what I'm gathering. Does he play horror games? I don't know this man.
Completely free. It is really
Nah, man,
impressive. And in this case, the lo-fi visuals actually add to the experience, making everything more obscure and uncanny in a way that a more realistic modern game just wouldn't be. And you can play it for free on Steam right now. It still works just fine, even though it's pretty old at this point. It's got all the survival horror.
I think my hairline went back in this video.
Cry of Fear is more fully featured and scary than a lot of full-priced horror games
What the fuck is that?
since I've played.
Another Spider-Man villain? Stop. Stop, dude, come on.
At number 7 is Resident Evil Remake. People complain about how quickly they
That was
remake games now,
expected.
but look at this game. It came out 6 years after the original.
Y'all see I'm unfazed? Like, I watch horror movies and gore for a living. Y'all can't phase me unless I'm really in tuned and playing it. Like, it doesn't affect me like this at all. At all.
Resident Evil Flashback.
Ah! Got you. Bro, what is this video? Trying to kill me. This is one of those fucking walking simulators where nothing happens. Bro, if I play a horror game, I'm telling my wife, make sure there's nothing in the room that could kill somebody. Because I'd accidentally kill myself. Like this pen couldn't be in this room, bro.
Remakes are arguably better, but this original is still one of the best horror games around, even being as old as it is.
Stop, bro.
Oh yeah, of
Even
course.
back, bro. Imagine I was closer. I can't do this anymore, dude. I can't.
Original OG Resident Evil 1.
Sound like a dinosaur.
It's the best.
Come on with these fucking doors.
It's the best.
And number 6 is Silent Hill 2. What can I really...
Oh my god, Silent Hill. Bro, we're only on
But the
six.
remake with the original.
Silent Hill 2 that hasn't already been said. It's an all-time classic, one of the best
Yes,
horror games.
the
of all
remake
time.
is up
If you haven't
there.
Played it, then stop everything and play it. The best way to play it
I'll
is
stop the stream right now. Don't
apply
tempt
the
me.
enhanced edition patch, which fixes most of the problems the PC version has, and you get the original and, in my opinion, superior experience compared to.
I'm taking out all the doors in my house.
It's considered a classic for a reason, not necessarily because of how scary it is, because
All right,
it's
zombies.
actually that horrifying. It's not filled with jump scares or
Worse.
pants-sweating moments or anything. Instead of,
I already wet my fucking pants several times.
it's more of a kind of slow
Absolutely
burn kind of
worse.
horror that's-
I'm not even playing the game. I'm watching a fucking video about it. Imagine when I play the game.
The strange environments and dreamlike
I like this
quality
perspective. Let's
really
keep doing
manages
this.
to get under your skin.
No
And
Silent
so
Hill,
much
first
matter, the
person,
story
no.
goes on.
I gotta move when I'm playing horror, bro. I feel like anything is just gonna fucking pop out at me.
You know, if I suffered from anxiety like this, I would take L-Leothane. And I have that. So just a heads up, if you do suffer from anxiety, especially when playing horror, take L-Leothane. L-Leothane or L-Leothane, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I love it. I think I might take it next time I play a horror game, just to calm myself. Or maybe I might leave it for the jump scares, who knows.
Exactly. Bro, that's my face. Hey, yo, got the dumpy, though. Hear me out. Kill it already! What was that?
And number 5 is Fatal Frame. These games
That was actually pretty cool, man.
aren't really known for their haunting or complex stories, but what Fatal...
Oh, nah, I'm already scared. Oh my god, these little girls are scaring the fuck out. I don't fuck with little kids.
So that you're always on edge. The main
Of course, me neither.
Stop!
Me neither.
No! Fuck that!
camera designed for fighting ghosts.
Children horror
The
games are
interesting thing
terrifying.
is ghosts in Fatal Frame are unpredictable. They can appear almost anywhere, and you never know if they're going to be hostile or not. Some of the
Stop, dude. Come on.
best jump scares I've ever seen are in these games. There's some really creative and unexpected surprises lying around. Just fighting the ghosts
No,
in Fatal
come on,
Frame is
bro.
scary
End this
because
fucking
you can't
video.
take a picture and get it. You need to get a
I never
good
wanted
shot
a video
of
to
the
end more in my
and
life,
you have
dude.
to
I
take a picture
can't.
just as they're about to attack. When you
Stop,
don't know how a
stop.
ghost
I'm talking
operates,
so I don't
trying
get
to figure out
scared.
the best moment to take a picture can be really freaky. There's a lot of tension leading up to taking the picture. It's a unique mechanic that's pretty perfectly realized. They're all scary as hell.
Act
It's
like
just
a man,
by
I'm a
degrees
fucking
which one
woman.
Is the most
Nah, fucking stop. Stop, no. What is she, humping her? Stop it. Fuck
What the
Fatal
hell?
Frame. Stop, bro. Why would you pick it back up again?
And number
Why
4,
would you do it
Silent
again?
Hill 3. It's not as hard.
Guys, I can fix her. I bet you would fuck.
A big part of what makes it so effective is the protagonist, Heather Mason. She's not a stoic dude like Harry or James from the first game. She seems
I don't
want
wanna
to
kill a dog. No. Fuck Silent Hill.
And bizarre things to
I
see.
ain't killing an
Makes
animal.
the horror a lot
A human,
worse.
I'm
For a
fine.
human, really impressive. And that
Shit, she's scary.
realism really lets you see the fear in people's faces. In previous games, the other world could be strange and unnerving, but in this game, it's worse. Strange figures move around in the shadows, walls move like blurry flesh, overwhelming sound play while bulbous, indistinguishable
No.
monsters run around. It can be overwhelming at times, even if the base game is still very much a Silent Hill game, so you're mostly stomping on monsters.
Guys, what's scarier in horror movies? Children or old people?
They've got plenty of freaky stuff
Children?
on there. But I'm
Children.
focused on the
Women.
silent stuff like
Yeah,
that. I think
women.
Silent
They
Hill is
scare
the
the
most horrifying.
bejeebies out of
Because a smiling child, or just a child that's capable of evil, it's most terrifying. And no person, I think you can just they die. But like you don't.
Let me stop.
Children need discipline either way, evil or good.
That's my heart. You hear that? See, I don't like that. I don't like this ear shit. What the fuck is going on? Stop! No!
What is he
What's
doing?
going on? End it!
What is he doing? I don't understand.
Oh, shit!
What's happening?
And number 3 is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. After cutting their teeth on the Penumbra
Oh,
series,
Amoeba
which
again.
easier to spot,
Amnesia
Original
again.
Games released their first big breakout hit, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Going back to this game now with high expectations may leave you a bit disappointed because it's still really just an.
I wouldn't play any of these games with my wife because I'm afraid I might hit her by accident. Is that what you want? Nicholas Light beats his wife.
In Amnesia, you play as a dude with, amnesia. You don't know why you're here or what's going on. You got to find your way out of this creepy mansion without letting the monsters get you. You got no means to
This doesn't look
defend
that
yourself.
bad. Come on, bro.
And number 2 is Siren. Now, the original Siren is such an unpleasant game. It's super weird, and at times it's overwhelmingly scary. It's a game where
Can't do this, bro. I'm
Really?
stressing out right now.
This looks like a good
almost
game,
nothing is
actually.
certain at first. The
Bro, what is that? What is that?
odd controls, the randomly changing
Oh, no,
timeline,
never mind.
not even
You got
the
the
fuck
fuck
is
is
that?
that?
Having any one main
Brogan?
character, Siren kind of pinballs around between multiple player characters. It's like
Oh, no.
it's designed to be as alienating and off-putting as possible.
I don't know what it is, and I'm not racist, but it's something about like Asian kids in games that scares the fuck out of me.
Oh, the gameplay is really unforgiving too. It's
It's
just
like a Fatal Frame. Those little
Like The
girls scared
Ring.
the shit out of me, bro.
The
a game
Grudge.
all around. Now take that, all of it, and mix in some grotesque and bizarre enemies. Some of the most.
I still have to
time
watch
with
Parasite.
The Shibito, the kill-crazy townsfolk of this cursed village, who go about their daily lives and seem to have a will of their own before they notice someone who's not like them and see.
Fuck, man.
Resident Evil
Serious?
4.
Shit. Oh my god.
What? I just walked in here. What? Are you okay?
I didn't even hear you come down here.
Why are you watching that?
They want me to play.
Baby. You're my scared little baby.
I
They want me to play-
see. So he is scared often. Yo, when she first walked in the room, I thought I was looking at Kat Dennings for a minute, from like the chin down. But okay.
These games.
Now you know how I feel when I watch true crime and you're not home.
It sounds very powerful.
Stop. I will. No.
Often you feel like you're running blind, even when you know there are monsters.
Ah!
A few minutes later.
There aren't a lot of jump
Stop touching. I'm
scares or
afraid of
set-piece
women.
moments. It's a
Stop.
game that's
Stop
carried
fucking
by
touching me. Stop it. I am afraid of you. Stop. No. No. Ray. Stop.
One eternity later.
Stop, bro. Why does he keep doing this? What the fuck is that sound? What are you doing? Get out. I swear I'll throw the chair at you. What was that noise?
I need to find her channel. Cause I know she's a petty mess. I need to find her channel.
What to do? My daughter has run off again. Fuck that! No! No!
Number one
No,
is
no, no!
Or whomever requests this, please find her for me, and let me know so I can get a video. we can react to it together.
Doesn't get much scarier than this. By all accounts, it shouldn't work. I mean, even when this game came out, the Xenomorph was pretty old hat. It was just another cannon fodder
What is
enemy.
this,
blew
Alien?
away by the
Alien's
dust
not
in every
scary.
previous Alien game. So how are they going to make this one scary? Turns out, you don't really have to do anything special to make a monster.
This is actually scary and very slow. It kind of bored me. It's very slow. I had somebody request it a long time ago, and I was like, no, I ain't feeling it. Then I just watched it on Jazzy Guns' channel.
They're scary, just make it smart, unkillable, and have it constantly stalk you in one of the most oppressive environments of all time. They really take their time before going all in on the alien. The game builds the thing up for hours. Impressive
Here she
thing
goes.
about the alien is that, unlike many other games, it still manages to be freaky as hell, even after the alien has killed you dozens of times, down to how difficult it
Bro,
can be to predict, and
it's
how
cute.
unexpectedly it can kill you. What's even
Scary,
crazier
my
is the alien
asshole.
isn't even the only scary thing.
Get
Scary,
scarier
bro.
than this.
The fact you
No,
sometimes
it's
have to deal with both
scary.
of these
You have to be
I feel
in
like
it to deal with that.
If you do not play these games on max volume, you're not playing the right way. Like, you have to be fully immersed. So, like, right now, I'm scared, and my volume's like 50-50, where I can hear what's going on outside right now, but the other 50% is me listening. But, like, when I play the games, if that shit's on 100%, I don't know.
At the same time is almost overwhelmingly scary. You rarely see a game as experimental but also high fidelity as this one. Yeah, it's clearly inspired by a lot of other horror games, but the way it combines stalker horror with resource
I'm not
management
scared of
and
no fucking
interconnected
alien.
shit and hard save points makes Alien Isolation a truly unique horror game experience. It stays scary even on revisits. That's just how scary a scare machine the Xenomorph can be.
Right.
It's cute! Come on, that's adorable. Hear me out, guys.
I do have a bone.
That wasn't scary!
This for you, it's PT. It's an instant classic. It's one of the scariest game-related things ever, but you can't play it. Not the original version, at least. That's been
Okay,
pulled
I
from
guess
all
we all have our
sources. If you wanna
definitions
play
of
it,
what's
you need an
scary, because
account that
that's
downloaded it in the
that's
past and had
the xenomorph itself isn't scary. It's the anticipation. It's the anxiety of am I being watched? That is what's scary. That the monster can get you at any moment, and it just keeps you on edge. It's
as
mostly
on system storage,
suspense.
and that's it. I mean, there's fan remakes online, but they don't quite match up with the original. It's a teaser. It's fairly.
Man, I fucking hate doors. I'm taking every door out of my house. Like, I'm taking that shit out.
Thing that ended up
Yeah, so you wouldn't like the original, the OG Resident Evil games, because those had the animation through the doors were very unsettling.
inspiring a whole new wave of horror. So many modern horror games still owe it all
Keep thinking he's saying horror games.
to PT, including Resident Evil 7 and 8. I mean, they're not quite that and aren't really trying to be that, but you can definitely
come
tell
on.
what a
Dude, no,
so many games
no.
owe so much to PT, and it's a thing most people will never play.
Fucking
Gross.
admin's room?
And that's all.
That should be a fucking horror game.
Today, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think.
So it is Asmongold who dealt with Riches before. That's gross. I'm sorry. I mean, I do like his content, but that's kind of gross. Ugh, I don't have that. No way. No way. I see one. I see, like, the only time I ever see one is that scout. The one that just comes through, rolls up in here to see if there's anything, any food. No, get out. But anyway, that being said, let me know what you think about this video down in the comments below. Let me know what other gaming videos or media-related content you would like me to react to. Like and subscribe if you like. Compute today, and I will see you guys on live streams pretty soon. Take care of yourselves, and thank you for stopping by. Take care.